So what's going on YouTube? So this has been out for days now, and like I said, I'm been working. So usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, around those days, I'm able to actually look up more information, make some videos and stuff like that. So I kind of heard about this whole thing with Activision now, and how Call of Duty is now just is a 3 studio franchise with a 3-year rotation schedule to have Call of Duty being released. Now, some people are thinking, honestly, like that's a good thing. Oh, they got 3 years now instead of having 2 years. Because technically, when Black Ops 2 is done, like say when Black Ops 2 came out in 2012, they were already working on the next project. That's not really how it goes. Normally, what kind of shit is that? Like, remember, they still have to make sure everything with Black Ops 2 is successful, functional, and working. And to be working on another Call of Duty game as well, it's always going to be difficult. So yes, even though they have a 2-year span after that, they still work on the previous game that they developed. But now this is saying that there's a 3-year rotation schedule because Sledgehammer Games, the Modern Warfare 3 co-developers, are entering in the ranks. Now, Sledgehammer Games did not do anything successful for Modern Warfare 3. In fact, Modern Warfare 3 was what? An add-on to me for Modern Warfare 2. It looked nothing different. And when people talk back about Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, everybody always says Modern Warfare 2 is the best. But to recycle the whole game and come out with something called Modern Warfare 3, which looked nothing different, they just added a couple more things. I'm telling you right now, the way the game played was exactly like Modern Warfare 2, just different guns and different bullshit, score streaks, kill streaks, whatever streaks you want to call them. And Raven Software and Sledgehammer Games, helped them out. Now, being that Call of Duty Ghosts is developed by Infinity Ward, the original makers of Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Ghosts is not a true success, but it's playable. It's way more playable than Black Ops 2 because you don't get as frustrated with this. There's really no lag compensation. There's no delay. It's just now a matter of who got shot first and how the other team plays. Like if they play camping, if they play with only snipers, if they play with only noob tubes, like now that's all it depends on. So yeah, Infinity Ward, they did a okay job with the servers, but the real issue is now letting this shit be a 3-year rotation is not gonna make shit better. That's actually gonna make things worse. And I don't know why people are assuming that this is a good thing, because now we get to have a piece of what Treyarch could bring to the table with Sledgehammer Games, and then what Infinity Ward, the original guys of the Modern Warfare series. No, because honestly, I think, like for example with Battlefield, how they don't come out with a Battlefield every year is the reason why the game becomes amped up and you get more excited for the game. Then you notice a lot of new features in the game because the game hasn't came out within a couple years and it's not in a rotation. Now you see the same thing with Assassin's Creed. They're going to go in a downfall because they're going to do a rotation too. Now every year they're going to try to come out with an Assassin's Creed game, which is bad because then you're not going to really notice anything different. The game is going to be very repetitive. The first couple boards are going to get bored. It's going to be the same shit unless it's totally redesigned and you actually don't come out with the shit every year. Which is why games like Grand Theft Auto is always being successful. Even though San Andreas was a PS2 and then Grand Theft Auto 4, people say but it still was a huge difference coming from a PS2 to PS3. It was a big difference, which people were still hype at when it first came out. It was still hype because when the game first came out, but looking back, you're like, ew, Grand Theft Auto 4 was whack. But look at Grand Theft Auto 5. Look at the big jump. How many years it took? Yes, it took some years. But let me hear somebody say anything wrong. Is anything wrong with the single player? Is the same thing as Grand Theft Auto 4? Is nothing identical to Grand Theft Auto 4. In fact, they pulled elements out of each Rockstar game that was really good as far as like say Max Payne, the shooting mechanics. They brought all shits from all these other games and brought them into Grand Theft Auto. Now with Call of Duty, the 2014 developing crew for this year's Call of Duty, Sledgehammer Games, they're taking this first next gen approach on the development which you look back like, oh, thank you. You now know that your game didn't look next gen. Because I've said it from the beginning. Everybody was like, yo, the graphics. I said the graphics look so crisp, but that could have been the last gen's graphics. That there was no way, you know what I'm saying? The game did like a plateau and fell back down. Because Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, the graphics weren't bad, but then they suddenly just went down when Ghost came out. And now they noticed, oh, you know, they're going to take a first next gen approach, and now they're saying that the 2014 Call of Duty that's coming out is now being developed first on PS4 and Xbox One. Also being said is that the visuals of the next Call of Duty is going to be a big jump over Ghost. So, I mean, that's a rumor. That was an insider. Take that with a bowl of cereal. I ain't going to say grain of salt. Too many motherfuckers say that. Take that shit with a bowl of Cheerios if you want. I don't give a shit. But, you know, according to fucking Activision's Eric Hirschberg, you know, he's saying that the claim of them saying the visuals is going to be represented it's going to be a huge jump over Call of Duty Ghost. You know, just shows you that you see how the game, it doesn't have that much time for development, because now that they're doing a 3-year rotation, or they have a little bit more time now to develop on the game. We don't even know how long Sledgehammer was really working on the next Call of Duty, how the story's going to be. But I'm really hoping that the visuals are fixed, and then I'm really hoping that the story is really put down, because remember, we loved that character Price back in the Modern Warfare series. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I seen a picture up on Twitter, and it said, I think it was Call of Duty that uploaded a photo saying Price is back, or Price is something, or it was something. I don't know what it was about. But all I know is having a 3-year rotation just means there's going to be a lot of recycled content. With these billion-dollar franchises, they throw away this old engine and they really put a new engine in work. So, you know, they have now a 3-year rotation. They should be able to develop a new engine, and especially if they're trying to do these visuals a different way and have a big jump over Call of Duty Ghost, they really should, because it just doesn't make any sense how the game is still running off of an old engine. And some people may not think it's serious, but yeah, like you remember, you're selling us the product, and we know, and we're getting beat over the head over this, but we still buy it anyway because we still love the game. The game is still fun, but we know how the game is. So well, hopefully Treyarch can pull it off. But this year we're going to see a Sledgehammer game, which was a little bit when Modern Warfare 3 came out. But Infinity Ward, I don't know what's going on with you guys. You guys need to you need to call Robert Bowling back and get his ass back, because I don't know what the fuck happened with you guys. I love Call of Duty. I just don't love how it's becoming. Like, it's hard to explain. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Is a 3-year rotation even worth it? Or you think it's going to be cluttered with just recycled content over and over, different names for different shit? Because I don't know, man. I think they should have at least a year off and not come out with a Call of Duty every single year. You know what I mean? Because it amps up the Call of Duty series and Call of Duty franchise and fans, and then we'll be more excited. At least a year off. But now, I guess not. Because remember, Ghost is actually playable. I can handle Ghost for another year. But, you know, we're so used to being favored and being given shit. Now, giving shit to us early and every year. Now we have to deal with it. What? I don't know. I don't know. Just tell me what you guys think. Leave a like, share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
We're winning this fight. Securing A. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. Losing A. We lost Alpha. Securing Charlie. IMS at your disposal. Securing Charlie. Trinity rocket available. Securing Charlie. Friendly Trinity rocket inbound. All points held. Defend your positions. Griffin available. Friendly Griffin inbound. Losing A. Mission accomplished. A good day's work.
Chase money.